Welcome back to Chronicle, and this morning we're reflecting back on some big stories of Rob's career as he gets ready to retire.
Yeah, but also some of your big stories as well, and part of our day-to-day is weather coverage, and Julie, you definitely get that with Bill Ramby.
Bill will tell you that the weather is the news.
Yes, he will. But we've had some wild weather.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the tornadoes.
All the floods.
Yeah, and let's go Arbor Day tornadoes.
Sure.
We just had those not too long ago.
Yes.
That was a crazy day.
We have cameras all over our Skycam network now, and you can see tornadoes forming if you're lucky, and we were lucky that day.
Yeah, we were very lucky because the tornadoes were on the ground, one after another, coming out from, and just as you see through Elkhorn, that was our drone that we put up.
The beauty of it too is that we were able to warn people and get them to safety. Neighborhoods were decimated.
Right, and also decimated with the flooding. We had some big floods in 11 and in 2019. I remember in 2011. There was some record snow melt in the mountains, and
it was coming.
And it was.
We had warning.
And you see this. You're looking at Corps of Engineers actually released water out of a dam to the north, so the dam wouldn't be overrun. Problem is that water then came down the river, blew out a bunch of levees, and went mostly into a lot of Iowa farmland was flooded.
Was that the one that destroyed Offutt?
That was one of them. It got close to it. The one that really hit off it was 2019.
Okay.
And at the very last shot there, you saw them putting down a barricade to keep the water. It was a floodgate. But 2019, this is actually Offutt. You're looking at this is what it was. Basically, a third of the base was underwater.
The runways too, right?
Right at the end of the couldn't use the runway.
Didn't they have to fly planes up and away to save them?
We moved them out of here because they wouldn't be flying anymore. This is a tour I took with the Air Force. This was the 55th Wing's headquarters.
Nasty.
Chris right there is pointing where the water came up to.
Oh my goodness.
And so then the runway had been blown up and was terrible anyway. So it was being fixed, renovated, and then you could see right at the very end there was some water at the end of the runway.
Right.
It completely
disaster.
Yeah.
Husker football. You traveled a lot with our guys on the sports team, capturing the crowd stories, right?
That's one of the things they say, hey, you want to go to the Husker National Championship?
Who wouldn't?
Let me think about it. Yeah, and so went to a couple. This was John Schutz, a former sports director. We're down in Tempe there. That was the site of when Tommy Frazier's big run where he kept breaking away. It was a night that just really just handled Florida.
Right.
It wasn't even close.
We talk about the good old days, right? The good old days.
The good old days. After that one, we went down to the Orange Bowl where we beat Tennessee and Peyton Manning.
Okay.
Same kind of deal. Then my last national championship I covered was a game. It was in 2002, January, and we lost to Miami.
Okay.
So
that wasn't your fault.
That
it's
was.
You got to go to Ireland.
I did get to go to Ireland a couple years ago. The Huskers went over there to kick off the season. There we are, and our trick there, we never drank the beer on camera. That's sports director Andy Kendi, and it was very interesting to be there, and it's, again, like you were saying, how people see us. The Irish love the fact that we were there because we brought a lot of money.
All right, spend it.
Yeah.
So in our jobs, we really get the chance to be involved with the community, from speaking engagements to interviews. In 2019, you did a really cool round table, and it was in a special place.
Oh, right. The barbershop, not debate, the barbershop conversation we had. It was in Spencer Barbershop in North Omaha. Had Dan Goodwin Sr., Dan Goodwin Jr., had LaVanya Goodwin, and Councilman Ben Gray. And we were talking about the history of the troubles that had seen in North Omaha, from the riots to the police brutality to the redlining, and then we were equating that to what's happening now.
Right.
What are some of the issues that are still there? Yeah.
So good to talk to people.
It was amazing. Yeah. So let's listen to a little bit of that interview right now.
Omaha is still a very racially charged place, although oftentimes it's felt the undercurrents. It might not be 1955, it might not be 1969, but there are undercurrents in which there still needs to be greater understanding and respect.
It seems like often the North Omaha community speaks loudest in unison when there's a crisis.
I want to just challenge a statement. Is it that we speak loudest, or is that when people listen? I really believe, if I think about what gets attention, it's the drama. It is the crisis. Right. And that's not just in North Omaha, right? Let's just be clear. Absolutely. People tend to rally around drama and disaster crisis.
To go through all that period of turmoil and in this period now of somewhat hope. And that hope is there primarily because relationships between police and the community are significantly better. They're not there yet, but they're significantly better.
Remember, if you missed any part of this show, you want to watch this again, it's available on the Very Local app. All KETV Newswatch 7 reports are there on demand, and it's all free.
Now, at the end of every Chronicle, I usually give what we lovingly refer to as a Rob-ism. It's a few words of wisdom that go along with the topic each week. I don't really have a Rob-ism.
Oh, you do.
No, I don't, because it's weird. But other than I want to thank you for watching all these years. And I think long-form journalism, like Chronicle, is critical because it investigates and it also reflects the needs and successes of our community. I will leave you with the word I try to spread everywhere on my emails, too. Peace. I'm Rob McCartney. Thanks for watching.
I'm Julie Cornell. We'll see you back here next Sunday morning for KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.